tent system. That's the most common product that we sell because it enables you to do the live high, train low. You can sleep at whatever altitude you can find is best, and it doesn't take any time. That's the nice thing. Most people just use it their regular hours that they are asleep. When I'm closing in on an event, I will try and spend a few extra hours inside of it. Although now actually I've converted my whole bedroom. That's the other thing we do, is we do complete bedroom conversions. And this year, before the Masters Worlds, I got a little greedy, so I went to Home Depot, bought a door, and girlfriend came back from work one day, and there was a new door in the apartment, and all of a sudden she had to. Things look different, so then my office is at altitude as well now, so I got 8 hours a night, 8 hours in the office, so she doesn't know what I plan for next year, but it's looking good. And then the training aspect as well. In the tent, it's a bit hard to train, it gets kind of hot in there. In my room I train, but the other way with the tent is from the air unit is you can just have a mask attachment we've got, so you can do workouts on your indoor bike, breathing through the mask system. And it's, a couple of 30-minute workouts a week is really all it takes. And so it's not too hard to wear a mask just to do that, especially if you know that you're going to make some gains.
There's been some controversy, I think, around altitude tents. Anybody ever read cycling news in here? Or, I think they were banned for a while from WADA or USADA. I don't know who, but can you talk a little bit about the situation right now and where that is right today?
Yeah, they weren't actually banned, but it seemed to kind of effectively put things on hold. People say it was WADA. It turned out it was a single gentleman named Dick Pound who runs the head of WADA, and we really don't know kind of what the problem was. He decided that he didn't like the altitude tents, and so he did his very best to ignore what everyone else was saying and try and push it through, and did try to ban things. He made it very awkward for us, even though we were absolutely confident that we were in the right. I mean, I made the first tent system because I really couldn't afford to keep going back up to altitude. I mean, the time I was away from home and the expense of being up there, I couldn't afford to do that. Yet if I didn't, I was at a disadvantage compared to other riders who did, happen to have access to it. I don't know if anyone can tell, but I'm not from America originally, so and we don't have an Olympic train. We don't have any altitude in England, so I think it's about 3,200 feet, and so there's a cog railway that goes up there, but it's not exactly on top of Snowdon, won't cut it. So, so in England we don't have altitude, we don't have an Olympic training centre. So, I did it to level the playing field, and so that I didn't have to, get involved with, with any drug taking, anything like that. So I knew I did it for all the right reasons. And, when Dick Pound started to try and, claim that they were unethical and things like that, well, we found out actually he had very little support, and the IAAF, the Track and Field Association, came behind and said, this is wrong, and many other nations did. And in the end, WADA's own scientific and ethical and medical commissions, they all, in Dick Pound's word, overwhelmingly in favour of not banning the system. So I think that's gone away, and we hope it'll not really so, because it really was going after the wrong people. I mean, it's crazy, are they saying that people like Levi and McKeely Jones are the ones that are cheating? It just didn't make any sense. And plus, we still didn't work out how he was ever going to prove that what you were doing. Were they going to rush in the middle of the night and take 2 samples of air? We had no idea.